45, huh? Let's see what we got for our task. For case of the shot again. Travel to the ward. Oh.
Are you there?
Yeah, glad to hear your voice. Ready to get started?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, good. So, I found the manual for the pump flow regulator. It looks like we need to calibrate it before it can be installed. Each of the pumps has different flow requirements, and that component tells the rest of the system where to route the water.
We should be able to figure this out.
I like that attitude. Okay, on the device, you should see a serial number. Read it to me.
473-0589-01.
Okay, now turn the dial until you get some feedback on valve A. Then tell me the number you see.
Feedback triggered on 55. The numbers turned green.
Okay, good. 55. According to the manual, valve B should be tuned to 28 degrees.
Valve B to 28. Got it.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. One second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green.
Awesome. Okay, almost there. Now it says, depress the automatic confirmation mechanism. Looking at the diagram here, it's a big round button. Should be obvious.
All right. Big round button pressed.
Yes! Okay, we're calibrated. Now you need to install this sucker into the pump. The pump, it's located outside of St. Vincent's Church. Beacon lights will be on to help find it, so that's good. Of course, it'll probably attract walkers, so that sucks. Just be ready. The systems down here will let me know when you've installed the regulator. Oh, and one more thing.
Let's wait on this.
Okay, I'll be here. Yes! Okay, we're calibrated. Now you need to install this sucker into the pump. The pump, it's located outside of St. Vincent's Church. Beacon lights will be on to help find it, so that's good. Of course, it'll probably attract walkers, so that sucks. Just be ready. The systems down here will let me know when you've installed the regulator. Oh, and one more thing. A little tip that should make life a bit easier and scavenging more fruitful since, we're colleagues now. Right?
Yes.
The tower has a radio station, number 47, that broadcasts any significant discoveries in the city and the current schedule for stirring the herd. Might be wise to tune in before heading out for the day. Privileged intel, so, let's keep it between us. All right, gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck, and thanks.
No problem. Is that 45? I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what channel he
Food
said.
supply confirmed.
47.
Memorial Lane. Medical cache confirmed. Memorial Lane. Herd on pause.
Check stash 47.
Memorial Lane.
Intel. Alright. Well, before we begin, every day, you need a nice, good cigarette. Helps you keep focus. Just kidding, smoking's bad. Hey, my roof is open. Alright, so we got that for zombies on my side. It's not that useful. You're still useful. You're about the only melee weapon I got right now. We can make ourselves a bandage over here. We got a couple of them. Make ourselves a sheriff, some more pistol bullets. And get over here? No. We need to level up that bench though. Really a sticky bomb to have. Okay, so I have 2 bandages. It's really all I need, I guess. How many bolts we got? 45 plus the 6 I got here. I guess I'll go to the ward. The only thing I can do. Light on? Nope, lights off over there. Well then, off we go. Got it. I don't like where this place is. Like, at all. Take those, I guess. Now I'm in the ward. Tower cache, dude. Church lantern light thing. Got it.
Our battles with the dead in those early days were vicious and exhausting. We had zero control, and the fiends were everywhere. If our community was going to survive and grow, we had to radically rethink our approach. Our home and the area immediately around it needed to be entirely within our control. With that in mind, and while I stood atop one of our rickety barricades, I looked to the skyline and saw the promised land. A silhouette against the purple and orange of God's dazzling canvas.
I just punched my controller.
45 stories tall, calling to me. There is our new home, I thought. A place where we can flourish on our own terms. In 2 days, I had our entire community organized and ready to march. 48 desperate but motivated souls, prepared to abandon what we had worked so hard to secure for the hope of a brighter future. The journey was through hell itself. So thick with the dead, it took us 3 sleepless days and nights to travel just a single mile to the tower gates.
Jesus.
But by God, we made it. Not one life lost. We did it as one determined heart, one determined soul. But as we stood
put in
there,
the work.
gazing up at our future, filled with the hope of what it could become, we knew that the work was far from over. The tower was a tomb. Each floor of the 45 infested with the dead. One final challenge that we, the founders of our glorious community, were resolved to overcome by any means necessary.
I'm not too quite sure what's going on here, man. Or if I'm going the right way. Just here exploring while I can. You know, mapping it out visually myself. I'm a fan of going around these alleyways here. It said, I think I'll take care of this one guy out here first. And then I'll proceed inside the building. I guess these three guys.
Our battles with the dead in those early days were vicious and exhausting. We had zero control, and the fiends were everywhere. If our community was going to survive and grow, we had to radically rethink our approach. Our home and the area immediately around it needed to be entirely within our control. With that in mind, and while I stood atop one of our rickety barricades, I looked to the skyline and saw the promised land. A silhouette against the purple and orange of God's dazzling canvas. 45 stories tall, calling to me. There is our new home, I thought. A place where we can flourish on our own terms. In 2 days, I had our entire community organized and ready to march. 48 desperate but motivated souls, prepared to abandon what we had worked so hard to secure for the hope of a brighter future. The journey was through hell itself. So thick with the dead, it took us 3 sleepless days and nights to travel just a single mile to the tower gates. But by God, we made it. Not one life lost. We did it as one determined heart.
Shut up, voice in my
One
head.
determined soul.
I don't care.
But as we stood there, gazing up at our future, filled with the hope of what it could become, we knew that the work was far from over. The tower was a tomb. Each floor of the... I am not a born leader, but by the time I was 13 years old, I had seen it all. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, starvation, disease. Haiti never seemed to catch a break. So when the dead started to rise and panic overtook my adopted home of New Orleans, I was ready to rise. My neighbors were scared, but they were also resilient. All they needed was a voice to rally around. And in a moment of pure passion, a moment charged with a desperate drive to make certain we all survived, I
Are you done yet?
and they listened. But those first few days were pure chaos.
Like, I don't mind the Lord.
So
don't get me
much
wrong,
loss.
But, like, I don't.
And yet, we were able to gain a foothold in the Ninth Ward. We put our collective minds to work. Set up a scavenge system that was both safe and fruitful. Word started getting out. If you wanted to survive, go find Mama and her people. But soon, our community had outgrown the capacity of our perimeter.
God, I
A
don't
decision
care.
had to be made. Start turning others away, or venture forth and establish a new home that could support every lost soul who found their way to our doorstep. I think you can guess what decision I made. The tower will always stand. Mama.
I have yet to see this statue, yo.
Fuck you, corpse!
Don't hang around too long.
I suggest you get lost.
Hey, walk away and we won't have a problem.
Nothing better to do?
No. Just searching. That's it. Just searching. Don't want to have to kill them. Double stab him again? Yeah. My knife's about to break, dude. That's unfortunate.
That's the tourist? Doesn't look so tough.
Oh, the tourist. Nice to meet you. I killed Anthony. Fucks.
Get the whole McLean thing. Fucking lunatics.
Think it's wise to be wandering around?
Yes.
This is our turn. Leave.
Can I stab people with
Poking
spoons?
around.
It's all good for us poking around, man.
As long as I'm fed and safe, I can give two shits about tower politics.
What's that green dot? Is that where I came in? No, the skiff is there. The other boat is there. I'm confused, dude. Can you... Fingers, please. I'm looking for a giant radio tower. There's the radio tower. It's in there. Does that mean I gotta go in there then, right? Seems the most logical play I got. fucking test it out.
Don't hang around too long.
That's the tourist?
Yeah, I'm the tourist.
Doesn't look so tough.
Find somewhere else to be.
You got it. If I can just sneak my way in there without having to kill 32 of them, that'd be great. Come on, picture. Come on, picture. It says it's like interesting. Oops.
You think it's wise to be wandering around?
Not exactly. I'm just trying to find some shit, man. Catnip, yo.
I see you.
Nothing better to do?
No.
Get the fuck out of here!
Alright. Sorry. Looks like I might have to just kill you.
Hey, beat him!
Walk away and we won't have a problem.
Yes, sir. If I only had something to break down this. You know what I mean?
Keep coming!
Nice shot.
I suggest you get lost.
Well, it looks like I have no choice.
That's the tourist? Doesn't
I
look
am the
so
tourist.
tough. You got a death wish?
Not a strong enough word for you, tourist! Chicken shit.
What?
Some people just don't realize what a scumbag they are. Tired of your shit, tourist. Next time, fucker.
I'm sorry it had to be this way. Oh.
Don't hang around.
Wait, I could just... It's hard to get ahead. Just, you know.
Maybe Noir is a traitor. Maybe Noir is a liar and a thief. She will say and do anything to further her own selfish agenda. Do not be fooled. She will not help you. She will corrupt you. I considered her family. Treated her as if she were my own flesh and blood. Yet she did not hesitate to betray me. She tried to turn my dearest and most loyal friends against me. Oh, her treachery knows no bounds. She is desperate and will do the same to you. Do not be fooled. Maybe Noir is a menace. She should be shunned. If you assist her in any way, you will leave us no choice but to consider you an enemy of the Tower. We do not wish this. Do not force our hand.
As long as I'm
The
fed and
Tower
safe, I
will
can give two
always
shits about tower
stand.
politics.
Mama.
What was that?
Something's close.
definitely not found what I've been looking for yet.
The walls need work. The north side has a fucking hole in it. Who's sneaking around? Advantage is ours! Who's sneaking around? Who's there? Oh!
As long as I'm fed and safe, I can give two shits about tower.
Don't kid yourself. What call the shots now?
I love this thing.
Nothing better to do?
I need what you have in here.
Quit poking around.
You know what I mean? And that's all I really need. Is to get in there. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here!
I don't want to
Quit
kill all these
poking
people.
around.
Fed and safe. I could give two shits about Tower Paul. Georgia calls the shots now.
I see you. I'm glad. Glad you can see.
Don't hang around too long.
You look so tough.
I just don't get the whole claim thing.
Find somewhere else.
Gotta do now is just make it through this.
What was that?
Rats, yeah, I'm running out of time. One above. Where's the one that wraps around the corner? Still open.
The walls need work. North side has a fucking hole in it.
There she is.
Who's there? What was that? Who's sneaking around?
It took way too long, yo. Nice shotgun piece.
Keep quiet. Listen.
North side has a fucking hole in it.
Oh no! Down to the right. Look at that. Almost there. Almost there. Give me the fucking board, yo. Give me the board. That was scary. That's a big scary, yo. I didn't know why. I think we handled ourselves pretty well. I like that lever action that I found. That was pretty sick. Come over here and do all this first.
The traitor bitch has been exploiting tower safe routes, so we are switching things up. Keep her on her toes. Maybe even rid the outskirts of some exiles while we're at it. New stirring schedule below. Georgia.
Food cache spotted. The ward.
Let's go install the church pump regulator. Hmm?